Hi, I'm Bill Brooker, and I'm here today to talk to you about the supposed crime wave in the city of Houston. First of all, there isn't a crime wave in the city of Houston. Crime has actually been falling in Houston for the last several years. So why do you think that so many people have the perception that crime is an epidemic in the city of Houston? Well, one of the reasons is that there are Republican hacks like Mattress Mac, Andy Kahan, and Crime Stoppers who are seeking to overstate the situation with crime in Houston in order to exploit that politically. Part of what they're trying to do is they're trying to baselessly accuse Democratic judges of being soft on crime when it is really groups aligned with them, the Republican bail bonds industry, that are most responsible for violent criminals being out of prison on low-cost bail. Also, one of the things that you really need to understand in this whole equation here is that judges have to set bail. It's a constitutional requirement. But Republican bail bondsmen do not have to discount that bail. And they also don't have to provide the bail at all. So if there is a violent criminal that is out on bail, it is most likely the result of a Republican bail bondsman and not a Democratic judge. Another thing that I think needs to be discussed here is the racial component of this whole discussion. It appears that this discussion is racist as F, right? It seems as though whenever you see one of the cases that's being brought up by the Republican hacks on this, they seem to be a person of color or an immigrant. And the reason they're doing this is that that dovetails with other Republican messaging on immigration and or disfavor of persons of color. You rarely see groups like Mattress Mac or Crime Stoppers highlight white criminals, of which there are plenty. Another thing as well is that these Republican hacks seem to ignore GOP lawlessness when it comes to Attorney General Ken Paxton, Donald Trump, and January 6th. So let's kind of review here. There is no crime wave here. The Republicans are not trying to help. The Democrats aren't at fault. The bail bondsmen are the problem. And the Republicans are not interested in going after crime when it's one of their own. Hope this helps. Thanks. Peace.